Hello and welcome to week 5 of the Showdown. I'm your host Mubaka and my co-host today is Phoenix1611. Do you want to take us through the draft here, Phoenix?
Yep, so Team A banning Rhyme first. Doesn't want to deal with it. Team B instantly bans Blackfeather, thinking they want to pick Rhyme. They're hovering Fortress right now, which is a pretty good flex pick in this meta. Good as jungle and roamer. They're hovering Grace. Might be their pick. Or Adagio, maybe. Maybe they want to go for Adagio Koshka. Adagio does get picked up. He's not really in meta right now, so it's very interesting to see what they want to do with it.
Looks like they're hovering over Koshka, so that's going to be roam Adagio, not lane Adagio, because double CP is not really the thing in this meta.
And they want to go with the old, Koshka in the early game comp, the Adagio.
I'm thinking they want to run some kind of buff comp. So I'm tipping on the B side they want to run a Baron or a Saw, maybe?
Could be a possibility. I think that side A is going for a carry fortress, maybe a jungle, maybe even the lane, if they want to go for it. Most likely jungle.
Definitely came to Fortress now. I coach these guys, so I've taught them how to draft this. I already know what they're going to pick next. But I won't spoil it for everybody at home.
Yeah, probably going to be Vox. Maybe
Nope.
Ringo. Nope. Baron.
Yes.
That's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. And a Grace. So does that mean they're going for double CP? Or is they Weapon Power Adagio?
Swap heroes.
Interesting. So Butux is a laner, so that looks like double CP.
Yeah.
That's super interesting. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh no, that's Weapon Power Grace in the lane.
Whoa. Whoa. That's
Swap
going to be
back.
really interesting. Wait, again.
No, it's swap back to Adagio in the lane.
Yeah. Good Weapon Power as well. It'll be interesting to see what they go for it. I think that side A might have a better draft here.
Yeah.
Even though Koshka's really good early game and she can shut down Baron if played well, but it's
Well,
pretty hard to pick sometimes.
Azira's main jungler is Fortress, so they kind of took away the main jungler of Azira and took away the opportunity for the B side to use Baron. So they're kind of taking away all the strong points of B side.
Yeah, definitely.
Double contract coming out on the Arden with Minion Candy, contract and an Okart on Monado. So it looks like the blue team is just going to try to scale as much as possible. Minion Candy's on both teams, which is cool.
Yep. B-side definitely looking to scale and just get through this oppressive early game of Koshka. Right now Adagio only has a Swift Shooter, so he can go either way, either pistol or weapon power. This will be interesting to see what he goes for. Priest trying to get the fronts, probably will get it uncontested. They don't want to waste time on there and have Koshka come and take the jungle. So he's going to move into the backs.
Adagio is going to miss a fair bit of the lane. He's already missed 2 minions.
Yep.
Baron, a bit cautious, but he can probably get in there now that Adagio is up there though.
Yeah, Baron should probably just go back home, buy boots maybe. Koshka will get the Elytrian, which is pretty good for her in your Koshka to get the early advantage.
Early vision too coming out on the A side in both Tribushes.
Yep. They definitely want to be aggressive in the jungle maybe. Look to invade as much as possible.
Koshka porting back straight away though.
Yeah. Purchases a chronograph. That's interesting to see.
Interesting. I would have personally gone for 2 crystal bits myself.
Yeah. Go on some crystals first, then go into the off shop a bit later on, so you have that really strong power spike. So far, Koshka not invading the jungle at all, so she's kind of just helping Fortress here by not doing it, because Fortress' early game is really weak.
Fortress and it still hasn't spotted the scout trap down in the jungle. So they kind of know in lane where B-side is all the time at the moment.
Yeah, P-Duck's not really going back. It's a pretty good opportunity to just go back. Items and the gold he has, but he takes down and tries to take the Elder with the Koshka. I would have to say that's an interesting rotation.
I like B-sides, A-sides rotation and just helping him scale, taking the fronts first. Not much trading going off here between any of the laners.
Yep, both playing pretty safe. However, I do think this play style favors A-side more, because B-side really doesn't scale that well. Dagio and Koshka are not the best late game heroes in the game, and Baron is one of the strongest ones, so despite the working of that.
Fort jungle-wise is extremely strong at the moment late game.
Yep. With Aftershock, it's really hard to, beat the burst damage, plus he gives you extra utility with the mortal wounds.
Koshka coming up to lane maybe, or she's porting home again, so that's 4 minutes nearly down without Koshka doing a single gank attack.
Yeah, and B-Dux has not gone back yet, which is very questionable in my opinion. Like, he has so many opportunities to go back, now he's finally doing it, but he had so many opportunities and just missed out on them.
Meanwhile, the Baron's already got the makings of a tension bow 2-part.
It is a weapon power dash.
Ooh, it is weapon power dash. No.
That's what I thought it would be, but it's very unusual to see one, so yeah, go for it. Let's see if they can make it work.
Koshka's still chilling in the farm. She went all the way down into the mid treant there for some reason and then went back to the backs after going home to shot. She's picked up the aftershock, so she's got a spike here. She's just about to hit level 6 on her. Meanwhile, Fortress is very close to level 6 as well. Should be able to pick up a aftershock in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, definitely. The main thing I want to highlight is that even though, Koshka does have a slight lead over Fortress, that's mostly because of Herbie will take the mid-treants. I do think that this is not a big enough lead for them to snowball out of control, and they really need to in this game.
So they should have been taking advantage of the Koshka right from the start. Well, it looks like we're coming up with something here. All three are up in lane. Vanguard from Baron, so OP this patch. Big damage coming out onto the Dagio. And Fortress just got his wolves.
Baron also picks up attention from first item.
Dive in.
Yeah, the Dagio's dead. The Dagio's dead. Yep. First quick just side A. Yeah, that's just horrible for side B. For such an early game comp, they're really not doing anything with it. So
yeah, you really don't want the early advantage going to the late game team, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All rotating together really nicely.
Fortress even contesting Koshka's train, and Koshka not even trying to get it.
Baron
could have.
Yeah, Koshka could have dove for that.
Yeah.
Baron jumping into the shot.
I think I touch on is that Baron only has a tension bow right now. I would have preferred to see a Sword Blade first, simply because it just helps you get the maximum value of your double shots and reduces the cooldown or the channel time of the B. But tension bow first item, definitely making use of it though by putting a hook burst in Dagio. So
I think the burst was worth it. He got the kill for the first blood, set to the bonus gold.
Yeah.
Porting home, no, he's not going to cancel the port there. Even Arden's taking chunks out of the Dagio here. Koshka's come up.
Dagio's almost dead.
No Vanguard available. Good block by VTG on the stun.
Yep.
Bit of an obvious stun from the Koshka though.
Yeah, and it was also like, even if he had got it up, I don't think they would have done anything of it because Dagio was not in position to follow up on it. He was pretty low, he's backing out, so even if he had gone through, wouldn't have mattered.
Dagio does pick up the Sorrow Blade and the Minion's Foot. Looks like he's going for a Tornado Trigger second.
I personally think I would like to see Breaking Point maybe, but I think he's going for the more crit oriented build.
That protected contract's been doing work so far, which is good.
Yeah, it's definitely very good against Koshka because it mitigates some of the burst damage and increases the barriers coming out of your. I mean, it just adds extra barriers coming out of your A, right? You have double barriers.
Got a decent farm lead happening too on the Baron. He's already up 12 farm.
Yeah, he's like up in more now, like 15. This is just disastrous for side B.
I think I heard it the other day. The golden rule is if you're facing a Baron and you haven't got 3 turrets before he gets 3 items, you're in a bit of trouble. And at the moment, he's already got 1. Can get a second item in the next few minutes.
Especially with this comp as well, right? Like, they don't have a very strong dive, like team bite dive. Koshka and Grace can dive. Adagio, not so much.
That Adagio just popping on the turret there.
Yeah, he's trying to take it. I don't think he'll get it though. Yeah, just get it down to like 40% HP from 100, so that's pretty good. As of right now, side B really needs to be more proactive because otherwise it's not going to stand a chance.
Lots of money being used on vision from Monado.
Yeah, quite a lot of vision down.
His vision is good, but probably a little bit too much going down. Don't need 2 traps in the 1 bush.
Yeah, especially because they're not really capitalizing on it. Like, if they're constantly using the information to make proactive plays, that's fine. But they're not really capitalizing on the vision they have.
Yeah.
Which is what's concerning to me.
Gold lead's just 400, which seems about.
If he's even with you, he's just gonna destroy you late game.
Ooh, we've got 2 people porting here from the blue team.
Yeah, side B should try to do something off it.
Lane's left open. I don't think the Fortress knows. The Fortress is going to the shop to buy the Storm Crown, but it looks like Baron will be back in time.
I think they will get the turret though. They should at least. Yeah. Nice gauntlet. Baron jumps in, attacks Grace.
Too far forward.
Koshka does a lot of damage on Baron, but runs away for some reason.
Triple stun from the Adagio there.
Yeah. Very questionable decision in my opinion to just run away when you have such a strong lead going into a fight, but that's what they decided to do. They could have won the fight easily.
That's just tilted the gold back to about equal. Baron picks up the Sorrow Blade. Looks like he's going for a Tornado trigger next.
Koshka is taking all of Dodge's lane farm to clear the wave and push it in. So that kind of, I guess, equals out the gold. Koshka's still in the lead by 10. So yeah.
4 is very slow to farm though.
Yep.
And hasn't really been on the lane. Home, but just misses it.
Baron's building into a tornado trigger already, so I guess he's going for the old build.
He's going to be at 3 items. I don't know before the Adagio.
Should be before Adagio, to be honest. Yeah, he only needs like 100 gold more for a tornado trigger.
They've got their advantage here with the 2v3. Baron coming down from behind, and
Martin didn't use the fountain. They're running away now. They want to face the Baron's damage, but they still. Okay, never mind. They actually use the fountain.
Grace healed herself. She should go down here.
Yeah, Grace's gonna probably die here. Nice healing flask coming out from her.
Baron does have a jump available.
Yeah, the damage is just pretty crazy at this point in time.
It's a good chance to take gold. If you ever get the advantage, make sure you clear the vision, take an objective. Adagio is coming down to contest, or no, he's doing this thing walking up the lane.
I think he's just trying to push the wave in, trying to get something off of the absence of lane pressure from them.
That's a dangerous place to be in the lane by himself there.
Yeah. Fortress is going back to get his health back. So is Dagio. I think that Team A should probably focus down lane now.
Yeah.
They've taken the gold mine, they're in the goal lead. They need to like focus lane now because they're still one turret behind.
The later this gets, the better it's going to be.
Side A at least.
Yes.
Dodge is still nowhere close to his second tornado trigger, I believe he's going for. So that's pretty bad because Baron already has 3 tier 3 items and is building towards a 4th one.
We've got Btox with some toxic taunts in the lane. That lane quick here is just becoming super fast now for the Baron. Koshka's poising up the top. We need vision on top and bottom from the Arden.
Yeah, Kosh just jump in on the Baron, just pokes in, gets out. I think that was not very well communicated by the team because Grace kind of committed to that. Now they have to waste the fountain. Grace is pretty low, died without healing. Dodge is bursted, Kasha gets stunned. Yeah, this is just a bad fight. This is a really bad fight.
This will be 2 turrets most likely for the blue team.
Yeah, should be. I think Fortress just go down, take the jungle now. After helping them out, taking the turret, just go down, take the jungle because he doesn't have a strong crown. I guess not gonna contest. Could have definitely gotten a camps, 1 camp or 2 camps maybe. I think they should rotate towards shop now, pick up some items, then look for maybe another fight.
They don't really need to fight here. Not getting any advantage. Baron's separating himself from the team though. The red team could really push up to lane and take advantage of this.
Yeah. I think the problem with red team is just that they're not committing to anything. They just kind of go in. They're not very very well coordinated. You know, one person goes in to poke, the other just commits full on, and then they're not on the same page. They're just not able to do anything off that.
I think it's always harder for the challenger team in these battles because obviously the winning team's been together for 2 weeks, so they've had a lot more time to get synergized together. It's a bit hard to come in as the challenger, although they usually are a higher rank than the previous team. It is hard to get that synergy straight away and learn how to attack together.
Yeah, they just need to like call out whenever they're gonna jump in and what they want to do before they do it. Just to make sure that no one else is overcommitting or not on the same page.
Got infusions coming out on both Baron and the Fortress.
Yep, without just still unfused.
Fortress has got an Aegis and an Oka. It looks like he's going for War Treads. The Arden picked up an Echo.
Just a power spike.
Huge spikes for the blue team here.
Yeah.
Boschka has picked up a Shatter Glass and we've got double tornadoes on the Adagio, so everybody's kind of hitting their major spikes.
The thing is, Baron already has 4 items now, so Adagio damage just cannot contest with Barons anymore. Because he'll just hit super hard with the 4 items. So they really need to be careful and make sure they're focusing the right target when they have the opportunity to.
Especially while Kraken's up, could be the game-winning fight if they play it wrong.
Definitely. Huge damage, just 1 shot, taking so much damage. They're getting really, really low, and they're just letting Baron poke. That's the biggest problem. You can't just let Baron poke be like that. If you run away, he'll just kill you without even being able to get away. Again, 7 crit.
I think I've played this game too many times because I just went to ping take the crystal miner on my screen. Blue team all rotating up to lane, it looks like. They're in a split position between
already almost.
Baron has gone down from the Koshka there though. Water should get that kill.
should get the kill.
And
Yes.
he's going to get the knock-up. Victor Daju could take him down here. The fortified health from the Wolves has disappeared. The Breaker's Blade.
Yep, and Dodge is going to go down.
The Fortress LSG on 6-0. Wolves doing work there.
Yeah.
Late game Fortress in effect with late game Baron. It's going to be pretty hard even if you take the Baron down to finish off an ace.
Yeah, the Aftershock is doing work, and so are the Mortal Wound procs from his B and the bleeds he puts on with his wolves. Just putting side B in a really bad position because they just cannot condense the burst damage.
Yeah, the gold difference isn't that crazy. It's only a 5k gold lead at 20 minutes almost, which isn't, you know, something you can't come back from. It's just the damage is so high now that they can't really deal with it. They need to get single target.
It's not very, it's not hitting very hard right now.
No, it's just a lot of attack speed, but not much else happening yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you get ahead with the build, it's great, but like later on in the game, you can't do anything with it.
And they've all got money for infusion. They should all be in the base there infusing. Koshka going in there, not picking an infusion up.
That's just very questionable by side B. Koshka does jump in, but just cannot burst through the Vanguard. Just so much HP.
The splash is insane there on the Baron.
Yeah, Koshka getting stunned again with the Gauntlet. This is a really bad place to be in. And it looks like side A wins. That should be the game secured.
Nice, clean victory. They pretty much did everything they knew they had to do to win that game. Great job by the blue team. Great job by the red team too also. And thank you very much, Phoenix, for joining me this week. And I'm sure I'll have you or somebody else with me next week. And goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching.